Yo, today we're talking about Lil Mar, Nah For Real, Dat Way. Lil Mar is a YouTuber, a rapper, a TikToker, and a convicted sex offender. Now, is there anything he can't do? I'm gonna give him a fair chance because it's not my goal to tear people down. However, Mar is consistently accused of being attracted to young girls. Similar to Barry, there are screenshots of him texting them, flirting with them, and he's admitting to meeting up with 12-year-olds before.
Story times, and today I'm gonna be talking about the time where I met up with a 12-year-old. And she lied and told me she was 14, but closing up, right? And she was like screaming, she was like, stop, stop. And I just kept pounding it, bro, like it was so tight. Matter though, you niggas is not out here having no threesome with 2 15-year-old white, 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 2 15-year-old white girls like me. And I'm still single, never.
Why were you asking a 13-year-old girl for bra pictures?
What are you, I don't know what you're talking about.
And it was late 2019 when him and his friend were arrested inside of a Walmart. They picked up a girl who was 14, then they both sexually assaulted her inside of a car. After having sexually assaulted her, they went inside a Walmart that they were parked outside of. The woman that they sexually assaulted actually told the police everything that happened less than an hour after it happened.
So we text the bitch, right? She looked decent. It's a fat black bitch, but you know, we desperate. We desperate, you feel me?
Of course.
Her profile saying 18.
Natural.
You say she 18, everything seems straight. Oh, my friend can't come. We like, damn, well, you still down to fuck both of us? So she said, yeah. So we keep on going, you know what I'm saying? We pull up to the bitch house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she come outside, get in the car, you feel me? We go to the Walmart, because just like you said, where else is there to go to have sex in the car?
Exactly.
Where else do you go to have sex in the car? It wasn't even really the back of the parking lot. It's like the side, you feel me?
Oh, the side. Oh, you're getting a little frisky with it. I fuck with you.
So after we get done doing the do, you feel me? We all go inside the Walmart. Because, you know, we like to turn up in Walmart. We like to ride them carts, you know what I'm saying? For the disabled people, we like to ride them around the store. We like to go to the kid area, shoot the basketball in the hoop, all type of fun shit. You feel me?
Yeah, my nigga, I feel you.
So we walk into the store. The bitch walk up. There's two. Now we in some small county, so the detectives, they just stay at the Walmart and look for shoplifters because they ain't got nothing better to do. Don't shit be going on in that county. You feel me?
Yeah, they don't really be looking for pedophiles.
So she walk up to them, start talking to me like, what the fuck going on? What the fuck? We start getting suspicious because we, you know what I'm saying, thinking the bitch gonna say we raped her or something, you know, about to lie or some shit. We're like, what the fuck going on? Long story short, we in handcuffs and that is what it is. So really, yeah, like I said, it was a setup.
Lil Mar claims that the encounter was consensual, but for the girl to go to the police immediately kinda indicates that she was uncomfortable and wanted to go home. Maybe she felt pressured to have sex. Also, the girl was below the age of consent. She was 14, and Mar and his buddy were both 19. He said that he believed that she was 18. Well, I challenge Mar to show us the text where she says, I'm 18. And most of the time you should be able to tell, not just by the appearance, but by asking questions like, what school do you go to? Do you drive? Do you work? And not to attack his character, but he just has a history of being a creepy, perverted dude, and this shouldn't surprise anybody. Lil Mar has attempted to do porn, and as expected, he couldn't turn it into a career because nobody wants to see his O-face, and that includes the girl he assaulted. This man bought a McChicken from McDonald's and had sex with it, then he ate his own ejaculate. As long as it doesn't hurt anybody, I guess that's okay. It's solely for attention, because he really likes attention even if it's negative, and that's a sociopathic trait. It doesn't stop there. Lil Mar hired a prostitute and a camera woman. He took them to a hotel and attempted to make a pornographic movie. The problem was, Lil Mar couldn't perform. And here's my advice. Every time you ejaculate, your body releases a chemical called prolactin, and having too much prolactin causes erectile dysfunction, which is what Lil Mar suffers from. The best way to prevent this is to not masturbate too much. And Lil Mar has multiple videos where he can't get hard in front of the prostitutes he hired, making me think he's more interested in the idea of having sex instead of actually having it. And the question I have is, why would he upload these videos? Shouldn't he feel embarrassed? I can't show the video, but it's one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever seen. The look on the woman's face, and for him to not be embarrassed and upload just kind of proves he doesn't have any shame at all, like I said earlier. A normal person would take this situation and try to fix it, like how can I prevent this from happening again? Should I take pharmaceuticals? Do I stroke it too much? Maybe this porn thing isn't for me. Lil Mar did the same thing at least 3 more times and he uploaded all of them. Now let's think about this. Trying the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, that's the definition of insanity. Lil Mar has a SpongeBob tattoo, and he was in his car singing the lyrics to Never Say Never by Justin Bieber. It seems like he's fixated on what was popular during his childhood, which is another sociopathic trait, trying to relive your adolescence because that's when you were traumatized. And the trauma Lil Mar suffered was when he was growing up, he was bullied in school, which I don't agree with, but it explains why he is the way he is now.
I actually, if you meet me in person, you would know how shy I am. But anyways, it was very hard for me to make friends, especially because everybody was older in 6th grade. So, like, I tried to get help from my counselor to make friends, but it really didn't work. And, like, as some of you guys know, like, I was called ugly a lot in middle school. Like, all my crushes rejected me.
He initially did 50 days in county jail for having sex with a 14-year-old. He was able to bail out, but the case was still pending. And believe me, they used his social media presence against him. The jury was aware that there were already rumors of him liking underage girls, so Lil Mar decided to become a born-again Christian. And I wonder if those white people in blue shirts know that he fucked a McChicken on camera. If there's one thing I don't like, it's predatory people using religion to hide the fact that they're predators. Oftentimes, they use religion to get away with predator behavior. And you know damn well Lil Mar does not care about religion. He's not going to church every Sunday, he's not reading the Bible, and he doesn't have any prayers memorized, I guarantee. All of this was to try to convince people that he's a good person. And while his trial was pending, he was openly dating a 16-year-old at 21. Luckily, people aren't stupid, and he was sentenced to 6 years in prison, which he only served 4 months. Keep in mind, SPM got sentenced to 40 years for doing the same thing, and he's been in jail for 20. Lil Mar got lucky because he pled guilty as a youth offender. It's a lighter sentence if you're under 21, and he did a 90-day boot camp. Now, he got out of jail in early March and is back to DMing young girls. He dropped a music video and has had a mostly negative reaction, including this comment saying, "The justice system has failed horrendously." So what do you guys think about this guy? Do you think he served his time? Do you think he learned his lesson? Or do you think he's bound to make the same mistakes again? Let me know. I'm out.